EMPOLEON is back, and they gave him something we all can cheer about, and that is his new ability, Competitive. And today, I'm going to show you the best moveset for Competitive EMPOLEON. Welcome back, everyone, to another live Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. How the heck are y'all doing today? Listen, man, today we have a battle against Harry in an amazing OU mixed Wi-Fi battle with our Competitive EMPOLEON team. Be sure to head into the description below and join the Discord for a chance to take me on in a battle. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We have a goal of 50 likes on today's video, so help us out by leaving a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the team preview against Harry. Alrighty, so as you guys can see on your screen today, we're gonna be taking on Harry in a nice and powerful OU mixed Wi-Fi battle. And Harry has a pretty cool looking team, I'm not gonna lie. There's one thread on there that I see that I know what they do. I just don't want them to do, and that's gonna be Magcargo. If Magcargo sets up a Shell Smash, that's gonna be a little bit crazy. But happy Friday, everyone. Today we're gonna be using our Assault Vest competitive EMPOLEON team that we built. So he has an Ogerpon mask, teal mask himself, so that's gonna be a little interesting to know. He does have a King Gambit, a Gliscor, a Gengar, and a Rotom Wash. So best part for us, he doesn't really have much hazard removal unless he has Defog on Gliscor, and I don't even remember if Gliscor gets Defog. However, getting up some rocks would be nice for us, especially with him having a Gliscor, a Gengar that's possibly going to be Focus Sash. The Magcargo doesn't want to take a Stone Axe. Plus, we're Scarfed, so the best part about being Scarfed is we can pretty much hit everything hard on his team. So I think if we lead off with Kleavor, aka Benny the Butcher, we should be okay. So if you guys do want to use a team, there will be a Pokepaste and a rental code in the description below. Go check it out. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the Wi-Fi battle. Okay, so Benny with the nice and powerful Monkey Dory mask is gonna lead off with the teal mask Ogerpon. So, right, here's what I'm thinking. We're choice Scarfed. If he goes for the Terrassalization, it might end up hurting us a little bit, because if he does get that speed boost, it is going to be a little bit scary. However, I could U-turn here, or I could X-Scissor. I just don't know if X-Scissor takes it out. I think it would, just because we do have the sharpness ability. So, you know what? I'm willing to gamble. I'm willing to gamble. He didn't even Terrasilize. Oh, Kleavor, you dirty. Oh, you dirty, Kleavor. I don't know if he maybe expected that we were Scarfed. However, I'm not gonna lie, running Scarf on Kleavor was probably the best thing we could have did. So now he's gonna go into King Gambit. Pretty nice, because we can obviously just switch out here. And the thing is, if we can get rid of King Gambit really fast, we should be okay. So I don't know why I say so a lot. I'm sorry if I say so a lot. I just like to say so a lot. So, again, there I go. Okay. We could do McChicken the Moltres right now, just because McChicken the Moltres walls King Gambit completely here. If he does go for a Swords Dance, that is going to be a little bit scary. However, we are completely defensive on this guy. And worst case scenario, if not, let's say Moltres goes down, we can easily just spore this thing with our Sprouts, the Toedscruel. So, I'm going to go into Moltres here. I feel like Moltres is going to be our best switch. And then obviously later, we can just bring back Benny the Butcher, the Kleavor, gets the Stone Axe up, get our Stealth Rocks going, and then kind of go from there. So, gonna be a little bit interesting of battle. He is gonna go for the Iron Head here. Iron Head is gonna do literal nothing to us. So, and we didn't even have to go for the Will-O-Wisp. We just get the free Flame Body. Let's go! Oh my gosh. Okay, so the best part is King Gambit is completely walled right now. So, now we have to figure out what we want to do here. I could just Flamethrower. I think Flamethrower wouldn't be a bad shout. However, I don't think he stays in, but I could be wrong. So let's go ahead and check what I think he. I think he could go into Rotom here. Rotom would not be a bad play for himself, or for him to go into. He could go into the Magcargo. The Magcargo could run shop on us. Although I'm not really scared, just because I have Kowalski in the back. Even if he does get a Shell Smash off, it's not going to be the worst thing. Or actually, better yet, I could probably just go into Kleavor, because I know Kleavor will outspeed even with a plus, or with a Shell Smash. So you know what? Let's go for the Flamethrower here. He is going to withdraw King Gambit. What are you going to go into? What are you going to go into, Harry? Goes into Rotom. Okay, so we did predict the Rotom. At least we're going to get a little bit of chip damage, all right? I'm good with some chip damage on this thing. And it actually did a decent amount of damage. And we get a burn! Oh my gosh! I am so sorry, Harry. Listen, Harry's gonna quit. I know Harry's gonna quit. Harry is going to quit. Okay, well, I don't want to stay in with Harry. So I think the only thing is I don't want to take a Volt Switch. However, I also don't want to take a Hydro Pump. So I could go into my Oni here, and my Oni could do some stuff. So you know what? Let's go into Oni here. I feel like Oni would be our best play just because honestly nothing on his team wants to take a Horn Leech or an Ivy Cudgel. So we just get a Hydro Pump here. Kind of figured that was gonna come. That ain't doing nothing to the Ogerpon. Super nice, super nice. So I think the play here is to honestly Terrasilize and just go for the Ivy Cudgel. Ivy Cudgel or let's see. If we did go for the Ivy Cudgel, he could send in Gengar. However, Gengar isn't going to take that much just because he has Paper Skin and Glass Bones. He could go into Magcargo, but again, Magcargo honestly wouldn't be a crazy good switch. Yeah, I guess Magcargo could be a decent switch. He could also go back into the King Gambit. However, the King Gambit's not going to do anything. So you know what? Let's Terrasilize. Let's go for the Ivy Cudgel. I'm okay with Terrasilizing with Ogerpon. He is going to stay in, actually. That's a little interesting. So are you going to go for the Will-O-Wisp? And on top of that, I don't think you're going to outspeed. Ooh, look at that mask. That mask was so nice. I honestly think the water one might be my favorite just because I love how like the horns go through. And just expect that team next. But we do land the Ivy Cudgel, so that's going to be a goodbye to Rotom here. And the good thing is we actually have Defiant, so that's actually not bad. So if he sends in King Gambit and goes for the Dark type move, you know, unfortunately we do take some Life Orb damage, so that's gonna suck. Okay, now he sends in Magcargo, so that's gonna kind of suck. However, right, I kind of want to go for a big knockoff because the reason why if I go for knockoff here, I can knock off potentially the White Herb. And if I knock off the White Herb, then his defenses are going to be lowered. I get a huge Horn Leech and call it a day. So you know what? I'm going to go for the knockoff here. He is going to Terrasilize here. Are you Terra Water or are you Terra Fire? He might be Terra Fire and just straight up go for like a... He is Terra Fire. I think he's going to go straight for a Lava Plume, maybe a Flamethrower, a Fire Blast, something of that sort. So you do get the knockoff, which is going to be huge because now we can knock off the... Okay, so he didn't even have an item. So just go straight for a Fire Blast. Is that going to take us out? That does take us out, unfortunately. Ogerpon kind of doing his thing. Ogerpon did his thing. We knocked out a Rotom Wash, which was burnt. We have King Gambit lowered from the burn. So I guess he really didn't do a lot if we kind of put it into perspective. So I could go to Kowalski here. Kowalski actually wouldn't be a bad shout, you know? I'm going to go into Kowalski here. And the reason why I want to go into Kowalski is just because I could take out a plethora of Pokemon on his team. If we look at his team, nothing wants to take a Hydro Pump. We are Assault Vested, so that means we take on Gengar really well. Rotom's gone, so nothing wants it. And the Ogerpon's gone. Yeah, dude, this is going to be an Empoleon takeout right here. So I'm going to go for a Hydro Pump. We do land the Hydro Pump. Perfect. That's going to take out 100%. Takes out Magcargo. Nice. Now, the thing is here is do I want to go or do I want to stay in with Empoleon? Because he could send in Gliscor here. However, I have Ice Beam for that Gliscor. And then if he goes into Gengar, he's going to go into Gliscor here. And the best part is he just Terra'd already, so he cannot Terra. So you know what? Ice Beam away, baby. Ice Beam away. Now he might go for the Earthquake. He is going to Earthquake here. I don't think this Earthquake takes us out. That doesn't take us out, which is super nice. And we get the Ice Beam off. Perfect. And that takes out Gliscor. Dude, Empoleon, wait a minute. Looking kind of clean. Let's go. I love this new team. Listen, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I hated the Leavanny team that I built. There was no synergy there. How I won 2 battles, I have no idea. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea how I won 2 battles with that team. But this team has a lot of synergy. So he has a Gengar here. He has a Gengar. Now I could expect maybe a Thunderbolt, maybe a Shadow Ball. Question is I don't think I take any of those, and I don't really want to switch. So Kowalski, you did your thing. you did your thing. However, I'm gonna go for a flip turn just in case. Kowalski out here doing his thing. He is gonna Phantom Force. Okay, so I know what I'm gonna do now. I know what I'm gonna do now, and that's gonna switch right into Nico Robin, the nice and powerful Hoopa Unbound, just so I can take that Phantom Force like a champ. I really like his team synergy though. I really do. Like the King Gambit was all right. Wow, that Phantom Force did actually a decent amount of damage. That Phantom Force did a decent amount of damage. However, I want to go for the Hyperspace Fury. Hopefully I can live another move because I really want to go for the Hyperspace Fury. We just outsped a Gengar! No! We got the Hyperspace Fury off! Let's go! Okay, so his last Pokemon is going to be Gengar. However, he actually does get the Cursed Body on my Hyperspace Fury. So actually I have to switch out now. Unfortunately, I do have to switch out. And his last Pokemon is going to be the King Gambit, who is going to be burnt. However, if it's Supreme Overlord, that's a little scary. That's actually a little scary. So, who's the last Pokemon we can go into? The best part is either way, I think we kind of win with Benny here just because we have close combat. However, I'm going to go into Sprout. And the reason why I want to go into Sprout is just so I can get an Earth Power off. Or a Spore. I don't know what he's gonna want to go for. Maybe a knockoff or a Sucker Punch. Gonna go for the Iron Head. Iron Head does a decent amount of damage. However, it ain't gonna take the cake. It ain't gonna take the cake. And all we got to do right here is we just have to go. We could either Earth Power or we could Spore. We could Earth Power or we could Spore. I like Earth Power better. Yeah, I'm going for Earth Power. Either way, we have Benny in the back. Or not. Yeah, we have Benny the Butcher in the back. So Earth Power is not going to take it out. Actually, so this might. Oh, no, he goes for Iron Head again. Perfect. All right. Well, that's going to be GG's, I think. However, I may be getting cocky. But I think it's going to be GG's. One more Earth Power, and we seal the deal. We seal the deal after this Earth Power. So, Sprout's looking clean. Empoleon looked definitely clean. Ogerpon looking clean. Benny clean, because Benny just straight up one-shot the Ogerpon. And that's going to be GG's to Harry. That was a really good game. Only reason why I think it was really good is because I really got to show off the Empoleon. But yeah, here is going to be the rental code for the team we used in today's Wi-Fi battle. The PokePaste will be in the description as well. Don't forget to leave a like on today's video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more Pokemon battles, and let me know in the comments of some Pokemon you want to see us build a team around. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and start working on the next set of Wi-Fi battles. So please have yourselves a great morning, night, evening, day, wherever you're at. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.